Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Siti Niza Amira binti Halimi and my matric number is B0325100673. Today, I will present the introduction of our online event registration system. Nowadays, event registration is important for seminars, workshops, sport competitions, and many other public events. However, many organizers still rely on manual methods and different platforms to manage registration, ticket sales, and participant information. As the number of participants increase, these methods become less efficient, more time-consuming, and difficult to manage. Therefore, our process solution is an online event registration system that combines event registration, ticket purchasing, online payment, and e-ticket generation into one centralized platform. Next, program statement. Currently, registration, payment, and participant management are handled using different platforms, making the overall process less organized. In addition, payment verification is done manually, which causes delays in registration confirmation and e-ticket delivery. Manual participant and ticket management also increase the risk of human errors and makes it difficult for organizers to keep records updated. Therefore, a centralized system is needed to simplify event management and improve efficiency for both organizers and participants. The objective of our project are: first, to develop an online event registration system that integrates event registration, ticket purchasing, online payment, and e-ticket generation into one platform. Second, to improve event management by helping organizers manage events, participant information, and ticket availability more efficiently. Third, to enhance the participant experience by providing automatic registration confirmation and instant e-ticket generation after successful payment. This objective help solve the problems discussed earlier and improve the overall event registration process. Now, I will pass the presentation to the next members.
The work breakdown structure, or WBS, divides our online event registration system project into 4 main phases. It helps us organize the project into smaller tasks, assign responsibility to the team members, and monitor the project's progress. The 4 phases are project initiation, requirements analysis, system design, and documentation and presentation. This Gantt chart illustrates the project schedule for developing the online event registration system. It shows the start week and duration of each activity. The project begins with project initiation, followed by requirement analysis through the JAD session and user needs identification. Next, the system design activities including the context diagram, DFD, ERD, and interface design are completed. Finally, the team compiles the report and prepares the presentation. The Gantt chart helps ensure that all project activities are completed according to the planned schedule. To gather the system requirements, we conducted a joint application design, or JAD, session involving potential user and event organizer. From the discussion, we found that the current registration and payment process are handled using different platforms, making the process less efficient. Payment verification is also performed manually, which may cause delay in confirming registration. In addition, participant records and ticket availability are managed manually, making it difficult for organizers to monitor registration and ticketing sales effectively. Based on this finding, we conclude that the centralized online event registration system is needed to integrate registration, payment, participant management, and ticketing monitoring into a single platform. Based on the JAD session, we identified the users' current problem and their expectation for the new system. Currently, users have to use multiple platforms for event registration and payment, so they expect one integrated platform that combines all these functions. The manual payment verification process also causes delays, so users expect automatic payment confirmation and e-ticket generation. For event organizer, managing participants manually is time-consuming, so they need an efficient participant management system. They also face difficulties in monitoring ticket availability manually, so therefore the proposed system provides real-time ticket availability to avoid overselling. Lastly, updating event information is inconvenient, so organizers expect an easy event creation and management feature. Overall, this user needs form the basis for developing the online event registration system.
Hi, my name is Nalibah Zamidushala. Next, I will present system requirement. This slide presents the system requirements for our proposed online event registration system. The requirements are divided into two categories, functional requirements and non-functional requirements. The functional requirements describe the main function of the system. User can register and log in, browse available events, register for events, make online payments, while organizer can create and manage events, as well as monitor participant lists. The non-functional requirement focus on the quality of the system. The system is designed to be user-friendly, secure, available with minimal downtime, and able to respond to user requests within 5 seconds. For this project, we selected the waterfall model as a system development methodology. We chose this model because the requirements of the online event registration system are clearly defined and are not expected to change significantly during development. The waterfall model follows a sequential approach where each phase is completed before moving to the next phase. This structured process also helps ensure proper documentation throughout the project. The development consists of 5 phases: requirement analysis, system design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. The context diagram illustrates the interaction between the online event registration system and its two external entities, which are the participant and the event organizer. Participants can log in, browse event, register for event, and make online payments. In return, the system provides registration confirmation, payment receipt, and e-tickets. On the organizer side, organizer manages event information and participant record. The system then provides participant list and ticket sales report to support event management.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizal Muhammad Zaidin, and as member 4, I will be presenting the system modeling phase for our online event registration system. Discover our data flow diagram level 0, data flow diagram level 1, and the entity relation diagram. Let's begin with the data flow diagram level 0. At this level, our system is decomposed into 5 main processes that map out the data flows between our external entities and our 4 data stores labeled D1 to D4. Process 1, user authentication and registration. This handles the login and registration for both roles. The credentials are validated and stored in D1 data store, which then output account verification back to users. Process 2.0, this process is dedicated to the event organizer to configure or update event details. The configuration is saved directly into D2 data stores. And then process 3.0, here the participant can browse and select active events by reading data from D2. Once a selection is made, the initial registration record is sent to D3. And for process 4.0, this process reads the pending registration details from D3, process the incoming payment information from the participant, and logs the successful transaction into D4 payment. Output like receipt and e-ticket are then generated directly back to the participant. And lastly, for the process 5.0, this process reads user profile details from D1 to automatically compile and generate the ticket sales report needed by the organizer. Moving forward, our team performed a detailed functional decomposition of process 4.0 into a data flow diagram level 1. We broke it down into 3 sub-processes to ensure a secure step-by-step transactional workflow. Sub-process 4.1, this captures the banking or card details submitted by the participant to verify authenticity, passing the verification status forward. Sub-process 4.2, this sub-process reads the matching user registration detail from D3. Once the payment is verified, it pushes the updated confirmed transaction data to the store recycling in D4. And lastly, the sub-process 4.0, this sub-process reads the settled transactional data from D4 to generate and dispatch the official digital receipt and e-ticket directly back to the participant. And the final component of our system is the entity relation diagram. To prevent data redundancy and maintain a clean layout, we utilize a consolidated user model comprising 4 entities. The user entity, this stores information for all system users, employing a user type attribute to differentiate role. It holds a one-to-many relationship with the event entity, as one organizer can create multiple events. Okay, and the second one, the event entity, this track event specification. The organizer ID attribute act as foreign key here, linking the event back to its creator in the user table. And for the registration entity, this table serves as a bridge, resolving the relationship between user and event. It establishes a one-to-many link on both sides, meaning one participant can make many registration and one event can receive many attendee registration. And thus, the payment entity, this records all successful financial transactions. The relationship between registration and payment is one-to-one, dictating that each unique registration record maps to exactly one corresponding payment receipt.
So this is the input design of our online event registration system. The system provides simple and user-friendly interfaces for both participants and organizers. First, users can create a new account and sign in to access the system. After logging in, users choose their role as either a participant or an organizer. Participants can register for events and complete the payment through the online payment page. Organizers can create new events by entering information such as the event title, category, location, date, and time. Once all the required information is entered, the system stores the data and displays the event for participants to register. Overall, the input design is designed to make the registration and event management process simple, accurate, and efficient. That's all for input design. So next we will go through to output design.
This slide shows the output design of our proposed system. The first screen displays the digital payment receipt with a QR code, which is generated after a successful payment. The QR code can be used for event check-in or registration verification. The second screen is the organizer dashboard, where organizer can view and manage event information. The third screen displays the participant list, allowing organizer to monitor registered participants for each event. That's all from us. Thank you.